it's very subtle. Like, you have to really look at them and notice that they're different than the got stuck on the water. Maybe I should have Water Walker. What is up, guys? It is your boy Gazda, back at it again with some new Archero content from my Archero series. And if you're new to my channel, this is where we play Archero, which is a mobile game developed by Happy Studios that is available on Android and iOS. And in this series, we dive into tips, strategies, gameplay, rumors, everything that's Archero related. We kind of do it, and we do it good. So if that's content that seems interesting to you, I highly recommend you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on an upload. Currently uploading about 2 to 3 times per week. But, as you can see, especially for my slower talking demeanor, I'm a little exhausted. I'm currently in Japan, as I said in my last video, in the description anyway. So, I'm still trying to make sure I get a video out to you guys. And this is the run we're going to do with Helix, as you can see from the title. We're going to do another Chapter 11 run, but this is time we're running with the Death Scythe instead of a boomerang. So we're going to see how that does. I've been playing it off screen without recording it, and it's been actually pretty good. I'm understanding like the skills that I should be grabbing with the Death Scythe, and I'm actually not doing too bad. I wish Death Scythe was a little faster, but I guess that's its drawback, obviously. But once you get piercing shot, if you're lucky enough to get piercing shot, oh man, mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. Because damn, it hits pretty good. Because then it's like a boomerang, and it's piercing for like 25 to 3,000, and then like critting for 7,000 easy. It's real good. Now I see why you guys were so sold on this, and I gotta agree, it's pretty good. I hate to be wrong and to say you guys are better, but you are. Now, before or while we're jumping into this, let's just go ahead and get some gameplay started. I want to show that gear that we're running currently with Speak of the Devil. There's piercing shots, so we're going to grab that. Hell yeah. Super Teeds and I Pick My Butt put out videos about new weapons coming, so you know, I'm not going to really talk about them much. New weapons revealed to be coming out in like the next patch or whatever by the developers, and I'm not going to really talk too much on that topic since they both put out videos on it, and there's no new information that I would have that you already don't know if you follow them and watch them, since they're basically the other two main channels that cover Archero extensively, with any basis of following besides, well, I mean, I don't want to speak high and mighty, I don't really know, but like just when I search for terms on Archero, we're going to go here with, oh, this is shit, this is real shit, but we'll go with Fire, yeah, we'll go with Fire Circle. But when I search for Archero videos, I usually just see them. So I don't know if there's any other creators besides myself that are consistently running Archero content. But it seems to be only them. So yeah, we're just going off of them. And so basically what I'm trying to say here is I'm not going to be talking too much about it. I'll just give my quick input. If you guys want detailed analysis, you know, check out their videos. I'm not adding anything new, so there's no reason for me to make a video on it. I don't think I'm going to be ranking my video and getting tons of views off of it when they've already put out those videos a couple days. Any major interest has already been garnered by them. But if you don't know, go check out their videos. We're going to go with Poison Touch here. So basically, there has been some new weapons that have been revealed. Some sort of scepter / wand. We're going with the attack speed. And a spear. And so there's some rumors circulating that the spear might actually be a melee weapon. And honestly, I don't think that's the case, because that would just change up the gameplay completely. Yes, it would be interesting, but let's think about it this way. Like, look how I'm playing the game right now. I'm playing the game, and all I have to do is move in this game. I don't have to strike or anything like that. You know? So, how would I use a melee weapon if this were a melee? Wow, that is some awesome dodging, by the way. I just got hit 3 times in a row and all 3 missed. That dodge setup actually is working out pretty well. We're going to freeze. Oh, that one almost got me. That was a very persistent scythe. But yeah, how would I attack people would it only like, since it auto attacks, would I then have to get in a like melee range to hit enemies? And then if that were the case, then they would have to make the damage output very high, because that changes the entire game mechanics and system, because this game is all about dodging and avoiding and making sure you don't get hit. If you're putting yourself in the crosshairs, really lining up to like stab this blob, then you're going to have to be putting out some serious output to make it worth that, to changing from being a ranged kind of fighter, So I don't think that the spear actually is going to be a melee weapon for that reason, because it would just change the entire dynamics of the game too much, and it would just make it really weird. So I think it's a throwing spear, kind of what like Super T's alluded to. Now, the scepter, however, I think my interpretation of the scepter is that it is, I'm not paying enough attention here, and that's why I'm getting hit by such easy to avoid attacks. The scepter, if you read the description, it says like never misses or whatever, like always hits its target. I think it's going to shoot orbs, and I think these orbs are going to go through walls. We're going to go with Crit Master, because I think that'll help. But the downside is it's going to be very weak damage. Like, it's going to be the weakest weapon, but it's like going to be like Laser Bat in that it always hits because it will pierce walls. That's my rumor. So, like, you heard it here first. Or maybe you didn't. I don't know. If other people are talking about it, then maybe you didn't hear it here first. But yeah, that's what I think about those weapons. So anyway, back into the actual gameplay. Let's actually focus on what's going on here. So with the piercing shot and then, the lightning bouncing, it's really giving us a good opportunity to avoid the skeletons kind of thing. I did take way too much damage, but it is what it is. I do actually have a new technique that I don't know if you noticed I was utilizing on the red death mages, is that instead of trying to run up and down like so much, just kind of run back and forth. That I've noticed seems to do well. I got stuck in the water there. That is some bullshit right there. I'm glad he got frozen. No. I don't want anything which you have to sell. You vendor. We don't know where those gems have been. We really don't know. I mean, what if you hid those gems somewhere where the sun don't shine? Do you really want sapphires that have been in someone's ass? I don't know about you, but I don't. Sorry, I'm really tired. I have not slept right in well over 20 hours. Ricochet's crap. Crit boost for Spirit's not going to do much. We'll take the Spirit Bolt, because at least maybe that can bounce and make a difference on somebody. I don't know. I guess after I record this, I'm going to go to sleep. I don't know if I have the energy to edit it. We'll do our best. Yeah, the red Death Scythes just kind of go like a back and forth kind of motion, and then acknowledge where the sights hit so that you can avoid it on the return swing. That's what I noticed work. Take the HP boost. But I think that's really kind of all I have to say on rumors and like things I've encountered by working with the Death Scythe and working against those red mages. Not red magi, right? That's the plural of mages. It's magi. Trying to call my World of Warcraft knowledge, all the lore I used to read, and just remembering the nerdyisms. Magi, yes, that's the plural of mage. Is magi. Sorry, I'm overthinking this. But yeah, like, in a room like this where you're facing multiple enemies, obviously you can't just do the back and forth thing I'm talking about. Because there's just too much going on at you. But if you have a room full of just red sights, wow. That's where you would want to do the back and forth. That was 17,000 crit. Wow, that's epic. There it is again. Wow, that's... I thought I could kill them before I die. That's some lazy... I'm going to take a hit so that actually the heart has a use. That's a shit death. It's doing well. Okay. Don't have high hopes for this run now that I died there for no reason. Unless I can kill Medusa and get an extra life. That's not going to happen. I just took a hit, and I took 2. And I haven't gotten multi-shot or front arrow. This is probably not going to be a great run, but I just wanted to put out a video and share my thoughts on the weapons and show that I'm using the Death Scythe now. And it's having better results. If I weren't so tired, I probably could avoid a lot of these hits that I took in this run. But I'm sure I'll just get crapola comments down below saying, I have epic gear and that means that I should be a number 1. I should be on chapter 14, the chapter that hasn't been released because I have all this gear and the gear makes all the difference. It has nothing to do with the skill, right? Someone's going to leave me that comment? Someone's going to leave me that comment. Once again, skill matters. Yes, I don't do the dodge step. Honestly, I really have never actually watched a video on like how to properly do it. So I won't be doing it until I like figure out, I guess, how you do. Like, I understand the concept is that instead of me moving like so much like this, I would just move like that. Like, I get it. Like, it's just so that you spend maximum amount of time of hitting the enemy and you just only dodge minimally. Also, for the teleporters, technique I've been noticing works is you can kind of not intimidate them, but bait them into not teleporting again. I can't pull it off every time, but if you, well, they'll teleport, right? And then they'll go for a strike. Oh, wow, that's really terrible. Like, front arrow and multi-shot. Had, like, not very great RNG, and now they give me both, so I have to make the drastic decision. You're going to go with multi-shot, and this is why. Why I picked multi-shot over front arrow. Because front arrow lines up to the side, right? So it still has the possibility of missing the target. Multi-shot, however, even though it decreases your attack, well, I guess they both decrease your total attack, but multi-shot is literally right directly behind. So if the front arrow hits, and as long as the boss wasn't just nicked at the corner, or the enemy wasn't nicked at the corner, if the front arrow hits, then the second arrow is going to hit. So it's more reliable. But otherwise, those were all 3 great skills that I wish I could just have individually, but they wanted to give them to me right then and there. Okay, tangent over. Back to the teleporters. Let's see if I can pull this off. So, if you let them teleport, right? Okay, I killed them too fast to show you. But if you let them teleport, they do a strike. If you get close enough, they'll try and strike you again instead of teleporting. And then you just get out of the way. And that's how you can, like, prevent them from teleporting on top of you. That's just something I noticed. However, if you move too far, they will teleport on you. That was just too many everything. Anyway, this run sucks. Let me do a run tomorrow where I'll addend it. I'll addend this run with me having gotten sleep so that I can actually give you guys something worth watching. So, jump cut. Alright, guys. Here we go. Oh, great opening. Like I said, I went to sleep. I got 9 hours of sleep. I woke up. I exercised. I ate. And then I ran some errands. Well, I actually really don't have errands while I'm on basically vacation in Japan. But I walked around and shopped and all that. Now I'm sitting back down, got some energy. Let's do an actual run. Like I said I would last night. Now that I am not tired and I cannot play like a pile of garbage. Okay? So let's go ahead and jump into this. There's nothing new here. So we're going to, because the video is already long since I dragged it out talking in the earlier part of the video. But let's go ahead and cut till we get to like the ball. No, we'll cut when we get to like a level up. So, okay, second room, we leveled up, and we're going to go with Blaze. I would usually take Invincibility Star in this situation, but with the front arrow, this can really help me to dole out a little bit more DPS, and I think that's worth it. Even though the Invincibility Star does proc every 10 seconds, you can actually count it out yourself. It shields you for 2 seconds, and then count 10 seconds, and it will proc again. So it actually has, it's not completely random. So you can actually, some really skilled players, more skilled than me, I'm going to go with the attack boost, will end up, like they'll wait at the end of a room, like before a boss fight or whatever, and like on the 9-second mark, they'll enter the room, and so they have invincibility for 2 seconds to just pound on the boss or something like that. Or during the boss, we'll go with minor since I'm basically at full health. During the boss, they'll, avoid up until they know that it's going to proc in 10 seconds so that they can just take some shots on the boss. So yeah, fun stuff right there. We're entering the next room here. So now you can see like kind of how the strategy, like I recommended. See, just like doing side-to-side movements. I walked into that intentionally to show you how not to do it. But see, like you can avoid it much easier than if you're going up and down kind of thing. So that's what I was alluding to with the red sights. How to avoid them. Bloodthirst is actually a good skill for this level because you have so many of those blobbies. We'll go with HP boost. And health is obviously always a commodity, especially when playing with a player like Helix, who really shines by having his rage, but obviously you don't want to be dying. You don't want to be too low on health. And I think we should level up again before the boss, or are we going to come close? I kind of forget. That was kind of bullshit. I wasn't that close to the beam, but I guess they still want to count it. That's fine. Yep, we leveled up. Okay, and then we're jumping into the boss. So we'll go with... Ooh, that's a tough one. I think we're going to go with a good old-fashioned freeze. If you're kind of looking for the strategy, I kind of already highlight on how to take out the Medusa. Right now, I'll link to the top of this video, like right here, where I did a little mini guide, and hopefully that can help you out. But more or less the same kind of method. Keep your distance, and you shouldn't have any problem with her. Knocked her out without dying. Was the devil offering? Terrible ability. There's not even really that many walls in this level, so there's no reason to ever take it. Now, something to keep in mind with these skeletons. Notice they're different than the old school skeletons. They carry a shield, and their strike actually reaches about 2 inches from where their sword hits. So they have a very large hitbox for their move. So keep that in mind. So you want to keep your distance kind of thing. Even though it's very subtle. Like, you have to really look at them and notice that they're different than the... Got stuck on the water. Maybe I should have Water Walker. They look very similar to the old skeletons with the spears. But they have a sword and a shield. And so they do a different move. Now, level up there. And then, of course, you have the little skeletons that just constantly charge. They're like amped up versions of the old school skeletons, except that they just continuously charge. Wow, I should have got that wall walker, right, guys? And I could have been walking through walls. What a great skill. I feel like it's like a cheat code for this game. I don't even understand why that's Ringo Dodge Master. Why that is even something the devil offers. That is so situational based, it's ridiculous. Okay, we leveled up, killed the treasure chest, and we're going into the next boss. I'll go with Strong Heart because it's really hard to time the side arrows to make sure they're actually hitting anything. Summoner boss. Again, my mini walkthrough video kind of goes through what you should be doing to avoid his attacks. But he's the same boss from Crystal Mines. Doesn't do any new moves. If you can take him out from Crystal Mines, you shouldn't have a problem with him here. He just has more health. He's not even like the hero mode version of him, which I've yet to play, but I've seen gameplay of like how he's different. I actually will trade the health for an attack boost. Because with the attack boost, it actually makes a significant difference with the Death Scythe. Like as you'll see, at full health. That's like a lot of health extra that he's doing. But see, like that's... Well, I didn't do it right there. But see, they'll come in to strike you. See, they don't always do it. They're finicky about it. Very fickle. But sometimes they won't teleport again. They'll just try and strike you from where you're at. And that's how you can kind of avoid having to move around so much. Oh. It's the Kamehameha summoners. Which their move... Oh, does not pierce the wall. I thought it does. So it's good to know. See, like how he took two swings? So I don't even know how to really make it happen. But try and make it happen. So you don't have to move so much and then end up walking into projectiles. Oh, he's dead. I didn't realize I killed him. I was waiting for him to teleport again. Wow, guys. What a difference sleep will do, you know? I mean, I know I'm low in health, but like... I'm able to avoid a lot that I wasn't able to before. Multi-shot would be really cool if we can get it. We are low on health, so I will take the health. Yep. We will level up, and I think that we'll... Okay. It lets me take diagonal arrows, so we'll take that. What's good about diagonal arrows is that it actually does not decrease your attack. So, again, I have this love and hate relationship with diagonal arrows. I'm not going to make this one. Teleported right on me. Alright, watch the ad. Alright, third boss. It's the double archers. Not going too good here. Yep. Didn't do too good there. Invincibility shield would have helped there. But anyway, that's a better run. That strategy worked for me before, where I was able to kill the double archers. I don't know why it didn't really work too well that time. I think I wasn't moving fast enough. But yeah, just a back and forth kind of method. Shout out to I Pick My Butt. He's the one who actually posted a video on it. That is the technique. That's like the winning formula to beat the double archers, is a back and forth technique right in the front. Don't move around the screen because it's just too much. Too much targeting, you're not going to avoid it all and you're going to get killed. Oh, I don't know why it didn't really work that time, but at least we got to it and I could kind of talk about it. So that's again going to do it for this video. If you like content like this, again, I highly encourage you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Upload 2 to 3 times per week. I'm even uploading while I'm on my vacation in Japan. Come on, guys, that's real dedication there. And I don't know if I want to make another run on this. Like, not until I make significant progress. And so I don't want to not upload. It seems like you guys do enjoy even just watching me make small progress or no progress at all playing the game. But at the same time, I feel like I'm wasting your guys' time by not actually going further and beating the level and doing like a walkthrough kind of thing. So I don't know if I'll record another run until I can actually beat it. But at the same time, what if that's another 2 weeks from now or 3 weeks from now? Like, I can't not upload content, so I'll figure that out. But that's going to do it for this video. So I will see you guys on the next one.